When Barbara and I first got together about how we're going to shoot the movie, a lot of it was talking about the journey for Brooke's character in terms of, she starts the movie living kind of the ideal life. She has the 2.5 kids, the perfect house, the perfect marriage, the perfect husband. Her career is wonderful, everything's great about it. And so the beginning of the movie is very bright and cheerful and airy and feels very light. And then the movie suddenly gets very dark and very monochromatic and cold. And then throughout the movie there's a progression from that darkness back into light as she comes out of her, out of her depression and her withdrawals from her life to find her own strength again, to rebuild her life, so that at the end of the movie we come back into something similar to the beginning of the movie in terms of this kind of bright cheerfulness, but it's got more contrast, just visually more contrast and more mood to it, because although she's gotten her life back, she'll never be the same again. So a lot of our discussions at the look of the movie stemmed from this idea of light and dark and that progression from where you go from one end of the spectrum all the way to the other, and you slowly kind of make your way back to the other end. That was the general idea, and then we had a lot of specific conversations about specific scenes and specific moments and how we introduce certain characters and certain key moments. So that was kind of the general approach to the look of the movie. For this show, we're using the Red MX, which has been around for a while now. In terms of lenses, we're shooting mostly on a set of ultra primes, and then there's an ingenue zoom. The zoom is mostly being used primarily just to keep our schedule, because our schedule is very, very ambitious. I think most of our slowest day we had about 35 setups, our biggest day we had about 55. So the zoom is being not necessarily used as a zoom, but more as variable prime, just so we can make fast adjustments, get more and more setups, because we have a lot of scenes, a lot of locations, so this is a fast workload. We're shooting the Red MX. Shot a lot of movies on the Red, so I'm well versed with using the